going on, guys? This is Nehemiah, the Destroyer, and welcome back to another video. And today we are reacting to Sora Vs Pit Death Battle. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this for a while. It just came out today. I just came back from school. I'm about to record. I still don't know who I want to win because I love both characters. After the analysis, I'll say who I want to win. Oh yeah. The original video will be in the link.
Hey shrimp fans, this one's for you. It's Red Lobster's Create Your Own Shrimp Trios. Pick 3 of 9 new and classic creations for just $15.99. With new creations like savory crab top shrimp and Parmesan truffle shrimp scampi, you better hurry in before Shrimp Trios is gone. This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by War Robots, the tactical 6v6 multiplayer game for iOS, Android, and Fire OS.
The game's like if you love for stunts and my lover weapon had a baby, wrapped in rich 3D graphics. My favorite bot is Griffin.
Pick up the game and see if you can take us down.
Install War Robots now and get a huge starter pack of the Leo Robot, 1 King weapon, 3 Molot weapons, 100 gold, and 400,000 silver.
That looks like a pretty good game.
If the fate of the universe is at stake, the last person you should trust to save it is a naive teenager with magical weapons they don't understand. But everybody does it anyway.
Like Sora, the Keyblade-wielding savior of Kingdom Hearts.
And Pit, the angel warrior from Kid Icarus.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Once upon a time, there was a small child full of promise named Sora.
And he lived on the one and only Destiny Island. Sora and his friends Riku and Kairi grew up honing their athletic skills by playing sports with Final Fantasy characters who don't judge Sora's fashion choices. Wait a minute, what the hell are Final Fantasy characters doing there?
A hint of things to come. For the longest time, the residents of Destiny Island lived a peaceful life, but it wasn't long until a soulless embodiment of evil would invade the island. This was the Heartless.
But the arrival of these creepy crawlers wasn't the only surprise. Alongside the darkness came light in the form of a Keyblade, which is the key to fixing everything. Super subtle.
This Keyblade in particular was known as the Kingdom Key, and was drawn to Sora thanks to his pure heart. With the Kingdom Key, Sora had the means to combat the Heartless.
By unlocking doors?
Fight when he's unconscious.
Well, yes, the Keyblade can get past almost any lock out there. But despite not having a long, sharp edge, it's a surprisingly deadly sword.
It's a key, it's a sword, and it's also a wand. Sora can use it to cast all sorts of magic spells like a wizard. He can even shoot a laser beam all the way to the moon.
Unfortunately, despite his newfound weapons, the Heartless were overwhelming. The darkness washed over Destiny Island, and just like that, it was gone.
But thanks to cosmic reasons, Sora wound up face-to-face with Goofy and Donald Duck. Yep, he ended up in the most magical place on Earth, Disney.
If you're confused, don't worry. You are not hallucinating. Somehow, in some way, this impossibility exists. Turns out, while Goofy and Donald have been lovable cartoons for decades, they're also world-hopping warriors.
Oh my god, this is the best thing ever!
From then on, Sora teamed up with his new friends to lock the doors to the Hearts of Worlds, saving them from the Heartless grip.
And he wasn't even old enough to get a driver's license.
While Sora may not have been strong enough to save Destiny Island, he quickly learned an enormous amount of talents perfect for beating back the darkness.
Including some genuine ass-kicking magic, like shooting fireballs, freezing baddies with blizzards, spiting with lightning, and more.
He can reflect projectiles, manipulate time, magnetize objects, and even alter gravity.
He's got a bunch of other magic attacks, but my favorite is Ragnarok, which fires a bunch of homing energy beams. And I guess he's got some magic abilities that don't involve beating monsters up, which I think is pretty lame, but Wiz insists we talk about it.
Thanks to the Kingdom Key sword, he can use spells which remove negative effects, including curing his own wounds. He can also glide like Peter Pan and teleport like Figment.
Still don't know if we should call it a sword, but Sora can make it even better with keychains. They can even transform the whole Keyblade into more powerful versions with way more badass names, like Oathkeeper.
With all these abilities, Sora battled the Heartless and took the fight to the man who discovered them, Xehanort. He even defeated Xehanort's Heartless and his Nobody.
Oh, that's kind of harsh, Wiz. Why are you calling him a nobody? He's definitely somebody.
No, see, a nobody is a somebody without a heart. But a Heartless isn't a somebody or a nobody, though they may have been a somebody filled with anger. Like Scar from The Lion King.
Well, I'm a somebody that's really confused.
But to save all worlds, Sora found he had to be insanely strong, fast, and tough.
He's speedy enough to run up a building and quick enough to dodge magic lightning.
Not just magic lightning, real legitimate lightning from the
Defeated
sky.
Thunder
A feat which could only take mere
moving
milliseconds.
so fast they
Sora
was
put all that
lightning
speed
under
to good use once by perfectly blocking hundreds of lasers from damn near every angle in just a few seconds. So it's safe to say he's no slouch.
1,000
As
heartless
for
at
his
once.
strength,
So
not only
select
has he
different
cut
building
through
elements,
giant building-like
you call it
structures
rock
with ease,
titan.
he's
This is
launched
good
them as
transmutation and time
projectiles.
manipulation.
Though gravity is in
A
flux
laser
here,
from
a
moon
building
in 1
this size
second.
normally weighs around 100,000
Multiple
pounds.
gummy ship
He's held
crashes.
back 2 of
Ansem,
Cerberus's heads
Cloud,
and went toe-to-toe with Hercules. You know, the demigod who threw a giant rock monster into space.
Although this Titan's shape is too inconsistent to scale, by treating him as a series of cones made of granite, we can estimate his weight as over 1,600 tons.
That's like throwing 200 T-Rexes into the sky. So, yeah, Herc is really strong, and Sora can take a hit from him, no problem.
Honestly, Sora's ability to take a hit might be one of his strongest characteristics. He's survived the jaws of Cerberus, ancient Chinese dragons, being shot by a musket, and, hell, the fires of Hades.
But he isn't without his downfalls.
Sora's
While he's
frequently
strong
lost
in his own
abilities
right,
and
he
memories, but he
relies
has
a lot
regained
on
them
his
throughout
friends,
his adventure.
like all the goddamn time.
He can't even enter his fancy drive forms, which boost his power and give him an extra Keyblade, without help from Goofy and Donald. So in a broad scope, he's fairly limited on his own.
No big deal, though. Luckily for Sora, most
Access
locks
the limit
only
drive form
need
was
one
but
key.
only serves the limit.
I'm not sure if that was profound, or just stupid.
You're stupid.
The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
Let us return to the distant past, to an age long ago, when gods and man lived together in harmony.
How long ago was this?
25 years ago.
What?
Oh.
Anyway, the kingdom of Angel Land was ruled by 2 goddesses. Palutena, the goddess of light, and Medusa, the goddess of
I know
darkness.
Palutena.
Who pretty much treated everyone like crap by turning people into statues and destroying their crops.
My cabbages!
That's from Avatar.
But hey, what'd you expect from a being who holds the title Goddess of Darkness? She's just doing her job.
Angered
True.
by these misdeeds, Palutena transformed Medusa into an ugly, one-eyed, parcel-tongued monster and banished her to the dark underworld.
Talk about
Yes.
throwing shade. Long story short, Medusa waged war with Palutena, who summoned the greatest hero Angel Land has ever known. Pit.
My arrows will stop that Apicus Maximus.
No, definitely not that one. This one.
Hang on. Greatest hero ever? More like his mom needs to drop him off at elementary school.
Don't let looks fool you. Pit may seem
Pit
young,
is over the
but
age
he
of
is the
25?
captain of the Icarus Army,
I thought
keepers
he
of
was
the
a
peace and
teenager.
personal guards to Lady Palutena herself.
Wait, you're telling me this Cupid-looking kid is the captain of an army? Well, at least he can fly with those wings. Alright, that's pretty cool.
Actually, he can't.
What? Look, he's flying right there.
Well, Pit may have superhuman abilities, but he can't actually fly on his own.
Believe eating ice cream off the floor
Thankfully,
gives you
Palutena regularly
hell.
grants him mystic wings, which do allow flight, though they can only exist for up to 5 minutes. After that, they burst into flame, sending Pit careening to a horrible end.
Holy shit. So the captain of an angel army doesn't have his own working angel wings. That's what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's a little strange,
5
but don't
minutes,
try to bring it
divine
up.
powers.
He's a
Health
bit
recovery,
touchy on
freeze
the
attack,
subject.
explosive flame, mega
Anyway,
laser,
Pit
aerial
managed to
armor,
defeat
reflect
Medusa,
barrier,
and
invisible
everyone
shots.
lived
Ooh,
happily
invisible
ever
shots. That
after.
could be tricky.
Just kidding, Medusa came back 25 years later, looking better than ever, by the way. And this time, Hades came along to mess things up, too.
As captain of the Icarus Army, Pit
The
had
Icarus
some
Uprising was
extensive
originally
training
based
under
on
his
a new
belt.
Star Fox
How
game,
else
which
would all these
changed in the
soldiers save
development.
Palutena from a sudden invasion of vegetables?
Right. But what's a soldier without his weapons? Pit's got a huge arsenal of weaponry.
He is well known for his archery skills and shows it off with his trusty weapon of choice, the Palutena bow.
It
This
doesn't
bow
also turn
uses
into a sword,
awesome
dual
laser
sword.
arrows that can actually be guided by Pit. And if his enemies get close, Pit can split the bow into 2 short blades for quick, deadly slices. Now that's a practical weapon.
He is highly skilled with several
blades,
classes of
staffs,
weapons.
claws, palms,
His arsenal
claws,
has been
arms,
imbued with the
orbiters,
strength and
and
power
cannons.
of the gods, making humans incapable of wielding them.
These range from orbitars, like
Ooh.
floaty shoulder
So,
cannons.
so
that
that
can
means
also
Sora can't
block.
use them. Add. Wait, no, it went to a different video. Oh no. Oh no. This should bring us back. If you put another ad.
Attacks to blades, cannons, claws, hammers, staves,
There you
gloves,
go.
and weaponized tattoos. I wish my tattoo was a weapon. Anyway, all these weapons were forged by Mentos, the god of forge.
Dintos.
Dintos, the fresh maker.
Mentos.
And the guy who also crafted Pit's ultimate weapons, the 3 sacred treasures.
Hidden away in 3 sealed caskets, the sacred treasures consist of Angel Land's mightiest weapons, which can only be used by the most heroic and worthy of heroes.
The mirror shield
Arrow
reflects
of Light. Pit's ultimate
projectiles.
weapon can only
The
fire one
wings
at a
of
time.
Pegasus give
Pegasus
Pit
grants unlimited
unrestricted
flight.
flight and improved speed.
Mirror shield
And the
deflects
Arrow of
projectiles.
Light is the
Silver armor
ultimate
and
weapon of the
increases
gods
protection.
that can murder basically anything.
The Arrow of Light is absolutely the deadliest weapon in Pit's arsenal, and increases in power based on Pit's own health and strength. And when all 3 treasures come together, Pit is
This
granted the
also wants
legendary
Granted to take the
silver
sacred
armor.
treasure. The great sacred treasure, though
Tapping
it was
into
quickly
mustache
destroyed
of
by
booze
Hades.
whiz? That's not silver. It's gold.
Well, colors are different in heaven, I guess.
Weird. Well, Pit's learned several abilities throughout
Some of
his
Pit's
adventures,
divine powers,
like
such as
healing,
warp, have
dropping
very
mines,
limited
and
use as
making his
dictated by
arrows
Palutena.
invisible. And all of his skills came in handy. Not only did he defeat Medusa, but he's taken on alien pirates, a space kraken, and the god of death, Thanatos.
At one point, when Thanatos attacked a village, he launched a large boulder which Pit obliterated so thoroughly it was completely pulverized in mid-air.
Wait a minute. How are those Trojan horse Star Wars walkie thingies not tipping over?
Focus, Boomstick. Pulverization is defined as reducing an object to dust, which certainly applies here. To determine the force necessary to do so, we first need the size of that boulder. For that, we'll compare the boulder to those pillars.
Oh, here comes the math. Strap on your pocket protectors, nerds.
Thanatos, when standing near to Pit, appears to be about 11 feet 6 inches tall. By comparing his height to the pillars, we've determined them to be 18 feet tall. By comparing that to the boulder, it's clear it has a diameter of 115 inches. To pulverize a stone this large, Pit's strike must have outputted energy equal to nearly 1,600 pounds of TNT.
Damn, little angel kid can dish it out.
Pit's also incredibly quick. He was able to maneuver, react, and fly from the top of these clouds to the lunar sanctum in less than 40 seconds. Despite looking like one, that's no moon. It's a space station, orbiting the Earth at a similar altitude to the International Space Station. The average distance from the ISS to the highest cloud layers is about 242 miles, meaning Pit must have flown around 21,600 miles per hour.
That's Mach 28.
Mach
Suck it,
28.
Starman.
Not only that, Pit dodged a laser which covered this distance in a fraction of a second, most likely moving a little over 90 million miles per hour.
Oh my god, that
2,000
non-moon
foot
thing
fall
really
presents
is
the
the Death Star.
galactic
With
scene
Pit's
packing
superhuman
through space
durability,
in under
he's
6
tanked
seconds.
hits from gods and taken
Transfigured
falls
into
that
a
would
ring,
turn any normal
controlled
man
the
into
defeated
an
Hades,
angel?
Medusa,
well, a
Thanatos,
dead
and
man,
Pandora
yes. In
survived.
his final duel with Hades, the god of the underworld, Pit took a devastating blow that sent him plummeting at least 2,000 feet. Given Pit's weight, the impact of that fall would be over 8 tons of force.
And he was fine. This Hades guy can cut through giant diamond spires, so a hit from him could be as powerful as nearly 30 tons of TNT.
Of course, while Pit may be
Pit has
formidable,
senseless wall
he's not
awareness.
perfect. He has
But he
been
only
tricked into
references,
losing
he can't
fights
manipulate
multiple
it.
times, and often relies on assistance from his
But
godly
he knows
allies.
at least.
But this kick-ass angel isn't afraid to charge headfirst into a fight, even with his wings on fire.
In the name of the goddess Palutena, defender of all that is good, those who hide in the darkness will be made to face the light.
All right, the combatants are set.
All right,
Let's end this debate once and for all.
I don't know who I want to win. I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards Pit, so I think I'm actually gonna go with Pit. Even though I could see it going either way, so I'm not gonna be mad if Pit loses, but I'm gonna go with
But
Pit.
first, all this talk about slicing vegetables has got me craving some heavenly
Okay, no more
food.
ads. No, I'm about to skip this.
Visit blueapron.com/battle. So check out this week's menu and get your $30 off at blueapron.com/battle. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Let's go. Okay, Pit. That's what we're gonna root for.
Yahweh! Go get him, pal!
That was Nick.
What he said!
So, whose rear am I kicking this time?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Pit. Ooh. Oof.
Take this!
Forever.
Whoa! Ha! I've seen candles that are scarier than you.
I remember he does that in Smash. He used that shield. I remember that. Ooh, I remember that from.
Let's take this to the next level.
Ooh. Did I hear that? Can Sora fly? I know he can warp. But I don't remember him knowing how to fly. Ooh. Alright. Let's see what you can do, Sora. Ooh, was that Sora? He can only use those wings for 5 minutes, because the other wings he has gives him a limited flight. He's not using right now. He should switch out of that before.
Mind blown. Let's see what you think of this.
Oh yeah, that hit him. That's the Ragnarok. Oh shit. Oof. Ooh. Come on, Pit. Use your sacred treasures, my guy. Who's that for? Hey, bro, this man's a Jedi. This man's a Jedi. You saw that? He can't die from that. Hey, he got all the sacred treasures now. He can fly unlimited. Unlimited flight.
Time to end this. You said it.
Ooh. 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 This is probably going to be the game-winning clash. And it looks like it's dead. Oof.
Attaboy, Sora!
Oof.
Youch! That's one way to fly too close to the
I knew that was
Sora
going to be the last
sun.
clash. I can
Pit
feel
may
it.
have had the advantage in flight and experience, but he couldn't beat Sora's strength, toughness, and speed.
Pit may
wow,
have
he lost
dodged a
everything.
laser moving 90 million miles per hour, but Sora's reaction speed was quick enough to dodge natural lightning. A lightning bolt's return stroke, which constitutes the bright flash, moves at around 220 million miles per hour, over twice as fast as Pit.
Both can heal
That,
from or
combined
are
with
immune to
his
various status
teleporting and
effects, but
time
Pit has never shown
manipulation
resistance to
powers
time
meant Sora was
manipulation.
just too quick for Pit to land very many big hits. Plus, when Sora shot that Keyblade beam to the moon, it took 1 second flat.
That's 1.28 times the speed of light. Much faster than anything Pit's reacted to before. Of course, Pit did have enough weapons to keep Sora busy. But Sora's impressive and
Pit has used items
wide-ranging
to
magical arsenal
figure
provided
enemies into
multiple
eggplants,
counters
malice,
for pretty
etc.
much
But Sora has
anything Pit
transformed
threw at
himself back from
including
similar inanimate
superior
objects.
healing techniques.
Hey, remember that building Sora cut through? Slicing it up like Swiss cheese was impressive enough, But this building was completely made of stone from top to bottom, and Sora cut through 7 at once.
These buildings may have been composed of a modest stone like granite, which has a minimum shearing strength of 14 megapascals. In comparison to Sora's height, each building was about 23 feet tall. By measuring Sora's largest slash and the distance cut through all 7 buildings, we can determine Sora's striking energy to equal, at minimum, 78 tons of TNT.
That's way more than Pit's boulder pulverizing feat. No wonder this guy beat Herc.
Speaking of which, let's compare some of the
Pit's great
strongest
secret
beings
treasure and
Sora
Sora's gummy ship were not
Pit's from.
included as they
The
were
amount of
incidental.
energy needed
They
for
used to like
Hercules to
encounter
throw
each
that
other.
rock titan into space had to have been around 24 megatons of TNT, whereas Hades' strikes were equivalent to only 30 tons at best.
So Pit had never survived anything close to Sora's strongest attacks. Just by numbers alone, Sora's strength, speed, and durability
Sora's magic
just
power
outclassed
replenishes while
Pit.
Pit's powers
And
have
the
finite
Keyblade by
uses.
itself had a way more impressive track record than any of Pit's weapons. You might say it was the key to this fight.
Okay,
and
that was
when we
bad.
pit them together, one of them was bound to be a Sora loser.
Wow, no,
The
that was
winner
horrible.
is
It's
Sora.
That was a triple bad pun. No.
Thanks for watching. Check
That
out
was a
the
good fight,
exclusive
though.
commentary on this episode by clicking the box right over there.
And thanks to McLeod Gaming for letting us use their sprites in this battle. You can check out their latest game and the music used in the battle in the links in the
Oh,
description.
Mickleo, from Smash Bros. Super Smash Slash.
It's getting freaky, creepy. There's a monster in my closet.
Leon versus Folk. I'm gonna be learning about both of those characters the next death battle. But this was a great death battle. I really enjoyed it. Now, if you enjoyed it too, make sure to show me some love. Hit that like button down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay active on, all that good stuff. And I'll see you dudes in the next video. Peace.